Best thing that we learned was like being in the situation yourself and taking decisions. That was the best piece about this program. Now, we did undergo the certified Scrum Master training, as well as like we are working in agile teams. But here we are made to take the decisions, and each and every time the results are based on whatever decisions we are making. So we are getting an in-hand experience as to like how our decisions are affecting the team as a whole. This is a great learning experience because this is something which I can go back and implement in my project. I'm leading a team of around like 5 or 6 members. I now became a little bit more matured as to how to deal with them. So that's the best piece of it.
Yeah, it was a great experience, and particularly enjoyed the simulation that we had to go through, and we were really able to test our skills or maybe our thought process that should come out as a Scrum Master, a product owner, and even as a team member. And it was particularly interesting to see, you know, the behavioral aspects of team members that were showing up in the sprints, and also interesting to note the kind of actions we were taking on the simulator and then observing the velocity that was coming up and down. So overall, yes, found it very interesting, and I would really recommend going through this in detail.
It was a good experience because many of the times we see that moreover it's a theoretical session and we get to know the theoretical knowledge, but implementing in a real way gives a more knowledge, I believe. So it was a good experience in that aspect.
It was wonderful experience, and we also got to know many gaps that are there in the real implementation of Agile that we are doing. So that was really a good learning.
It's an interesting, aspect that it was able to capture some of the live, examples. Like for example, availability of the customers. You have to typically go as per their availability. You can't predict or assume their availability and plan your stuff. So that way, it's pretty interesting, and it's close to a real life scenario.
I have never heard of a simulation program for Agile, and this is something which I have come across for the first time in my Agile experience. So it is quite interesting, and this comes from the people who have really gained some international awards in training program. So I am very much excited to complete this training and give you more feedback.